project like right now?
Well, I wish I didn't have to have the mask on so you can see that I'm grinning from ear to ear. I mean, this is just showing the growth and the momentum that our department has, that our university has, and we're just so excited to be out here today.
You guys announced a significant donation this morning of $5 million from James Bonison and his wife. Can you just talk about what that means for this project?
You know, James and Deanna have been so supportive of San Antonio, of UTSA, and particularly of athletics, and they know what athletics can do for a community and for an institution. So that was a huge gift. We're happy that we can finally announce it, and we're just so appreciative and grateful for their support.
Do you know if that's the largest single donation UTSA Athletics has received?
Yes. Individual gift, that is the largest donation we have received.
Does that just go towards paying off phase one of the project, or does that allow you to do anything different with that $5 million?
Yeah, that $5 million is directly committed to race.
Right, but I was just thinking about the possibility of, we're talking about like future phases like Park West and the covered practice field.
Yeah, no, it's intended for phase one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Talk about the facility and why it's important you guys like this right now, especially with all the past 6 months.
Yeah, this facility, I mean, again, it's just an example of the growth and the momentum we have. It's going to be the hub for UTSA athletics, and you think about, this is not a want, it's really a need. When you look at the facilities that we have, our student athletes deserve to be in a quality facility like this. It's going to help not just our current student athletes, but also future recruits.
Something like this is good for, you guys like the recruits. This is good to promote your athletics and get more growth out of them.
Yep, absolutely. We're always looking for visibility. We're wanting, again, to provide the best services to our student athletes, to prospective students, and this is a facility that's going to help us do that.
How nice is it for Coach Traylor and for the football team to have sort of a bright spot like this with all the challenges they face week to week this year?
Yeah, I give a lot of credit to our whole department, our coaching staff, and our student athletes. They have persevered, as all of us here, that it's been a really challenging 5-6 months. But for them to be at the practice field every day, they've seen it with their eyes. They've seen it from the foundation to now the walls being raised. It is certainly a bright spot for our entire department.
How does the progress compare to what you had in mind when you first broke ground on this in March?
Yeah, no, we're on schedule. This is where we thought we would be. Joris and the construction crew, they have been working every day. I come out here on the weekends and they're working. So we are on schedule, and this is where we thought we'd be.
Has the pandemic and everything that happened since you broke ground changed like the process at all, or has it impacted the way this has unfolded?
Yeah, surprisingly, this is an area that has been consistent. As you all recall, we broke ground the week before the pandemic, and again, since then we have not lost any days. They've continued to work, so it's the one constant in this complex situation right now.
Are there any tweaks that get made to the idea for the facility as construction is ongoing? Are you still planning how it'll look inside? Or
yeah, very few tweaks happen. We early in the project we changed some dimensions on the weight room. We converted a closet to an office space. So very little, but from here on out, moving forward, there should not be any more changes.
Is summer 2021 still the target?
Yeah, it is. Yes.
What about game day tomorrow? Are you excited?
Again, if you can see my grin from ear to ear, I am so excited. I'm so excited for these coaches, for these student athletes. They've worked so hard. They have held each other accountable during this pandemic and doing the right things to stay safe. And so I cannot wait to see them hit the field tomorrow.
The increased testing has sort of thrown not a wrench, but maybe a complication into the season, the preparation for the season. What's been your reaction to the way Coach Traylor's handled everything?
Coach Traylor, he's been fantastic. He's not an excuse maker. I recognize there's been challenges, but he's been so positive, and you see that in his team.
You're the last person we'll talk to before the game. Do you have any sort of update on how the testing's been going through the week, or is there anything we should know about players who might have been available or things like that?
Yeah, as of yesterday, tests have gone well. I understand we had 0 positive tests yesterday, so we got to get through one more day today.
How about future phases of the project? I know that's so hard to project with everything going on, but have you given any thought to that the last few months?
Yeah, no, absolutely. Our thought is always on the future of this project, and we're out there. This was a challenging opportunity or time to try to go fundraise, but we've had donors who continue to be engaged, and that's what we're going to need is engaged donors and more support to get the rest of the phases completed on this.